MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
And if we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. And when the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as you, MP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Still doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we'd like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6th man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But 6 man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
My name is Aloki.
Carlo221 on Twitch from Philadelphia.
This is a new experience for me, competing in this type of event.
I think I match up really good against him.
If I'm composed, it will just lead me to play better and just make better decisions throughout the game. Shout out to the people I've met through my team.
It's
And now, fans, the presentation of the award ceremony. Moses Moody.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg.
Substitution.
I feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, it's something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Now Wiggins, the three. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Here's Hachimura. The Warriors pull it in. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Yeah, extremely embarrassing. I mean, a team that, by all rights, shouldn't have won a single game took them all. You know that's in their heads as they take the court tonight, for sure.
Schroeder passes to Reese. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to DiVincenzo. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hachimura against Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Rui Hachimura picks one up.
That's the aggressive side of Wiggins, taking it up inside, inviting, embracing, and taking on the foul.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
The Lakers making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Lakers leading by 12. Schroeder looking around. Down low. Here's Reese. Hits the jumper. And that's now 6 points for MP.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Team's fourth.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That's good from Poole. Both free throws good from Poole.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Up at forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Reese in at the 5, roaming the paint. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Beasley against Thompson. On its way from Curry for 2. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Wiggins outside. Over LeBron. No good, unable to end this run.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those.
So it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute.
60.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side Lakers making a change here. MV's checked in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Puts it up from 12. No good there. Good defense by MP.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry, looking to end the run. And it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Poole's checked in for Klay Thompson. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. To the inside. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Russell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. And then for Los Angeles, Bamba comes in for Vanderbilt. And Walker subbed in for Hachimura. Green kicks to Poole. Good defense by MP.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Free throw good, Russell. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Personal foul.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Pass to Wiggins to end the drought. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Green, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Second team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis comes in for MP, and it's Warriors shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. MP is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Walker in at the small forward. Schroeder against Curry, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Lamb, he's checked in for the Warriors. To the paint, here's Thompson. Lakers with the rebound. Schroeder, right side, wasted no time on that one. Schroeder's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Pass to Lamb. Curry dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Looney. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Hachimura, the pass to Walker. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. MP, that's for 2. He can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Beasley, the pass to Reese. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. And it's good for 2. And it's 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Good on the bucket. And that's 11 points for MP.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
And the pass to Lamb.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Schroeder against Curry. Kept alive. Looney with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Schroeder passes to Beasley. Back to Schroeder. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against Golden State.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the basket by MP.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Passes it to Moody. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Golden State basketball. At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry. 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
And it just seems like every year Curry takes on even more responsibility for his team's success.
Poked away and stolen by MP. Here's Brown. The shot from the low post is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for